What's up, gentlemen? So first thing I gotta just acknowledge, there's no such thing as spot reduction, right? It's about calories in versus calories out. If you consume less calories than you burn, you are gonna shred fat. If you consume more than you burn, you're gonna gain body fat. But this doesn't mean that you can't have a flatter stomach regardless of your body fat. Today, I'm gonna go over some of my favorite flat stomach hacks that do not require you to go to the gym. And let me just get something out of the way up front. Before you start all like, Alpha, there isn't research backing all of your claims, I want to see the scientific data. Shut up. It's my data. It's my research. Things that I have done over the years that I have found make my stomach flat. I'm talking fast. So the first thing we're going to talk about is lowering your carbohydrate consumption in terms of the bad carbs, right? Sugars. If you're eating a diet that's high in starchy carbohydrates, guys, unfortunately, you are going to feel a little bit bloated, right? If you reduce the amount of carbs you're consuming and increase the amount of fiber, you're going to be amazed at how much flatter and less bloated you become literally overnight. The second tip is eat 4 or 5 small meals a day as opposed to 2 or 3 big ones, all right? Now, I'm a huge fan of intermittent fasting. It works and all that good stuff, but if you're somebody that really wants to crank up their metabolism and also flatten your stomach, start eating smaller portions throughout the day more frequently. This is a great way to boost your metabolism, but also flatten your tummy. Number 3 is increase the amount of water you're consuming, 1 gallon of water a day. I would personally add lemon to that water in order to supersize your sexiness and the flat stomach action, because when you're actually dehydrated, your body a lot of times will retain water. The other downside to eating crappy food, like the carbohydrates that we talked about, also things that have a lot of salts and sulfites and stuff like that, the unsexy stuff, that basically makes you retain water. When you retain water, you're going to feel more fat. You're also going to look a little bit more bloated. But by increasing the amount of water you're consuming to 1 gallon a day, adding the lemon, you are going to reduce the amount of subcutaneous water you're retaining. You're going to pee like crazy for the first day or two, but then your body will regulate. You're going to look leaner, you're going to look better, your stomach will be flatter. The lemon also acts as a natural diuretic to supersize the flat stomach action. Guys, if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to show you one of my favorite morning time and nighttime concoctions that I started making that's been a game changer. I'll explain why and what it does later, but now what I do want to talk about is improving your digestion. Now, how are you going to do that? The way I did it was started taking a pre, pro, and postbiotic. So unless you guys have been living under like a rock, you guys have heard about the importance of gut health, right? It's becoming like a super hot topic, and the reason is because they're learning so much about the importance of supporting your microbiome and your flora that you have rocking and rolling in your gut, all right? If you are not taking a pre, pro, and postbiotic, unfortunately, your microbiome game is probably out of whack. And something that I noticed when I started taking the Symbiotic Plus by Ritual, today's video sponsor, wasn't feeling as gassy or bloated. Symbiotic Plus by Ritual, guys, is a pre, pro, and postbiotic. You need all 3 in order to really maximize your microbiome game and support your gut health, all right? Now, if you've heard of Ritual before, it's because I've talked about them before, right? They're also the multivitamin that I take, all right? If you're looking for the highest quality, traceable vitamin that you can find on the market, in my opinion, the Ritual Essential for Men is a must-have. I'm going to link both of these products down below. You can use that discount link to grab one or both of them. I think of a multivitamin as kind of like a micronutrient insurance program, right? Even though I'm eating healthy, I want to make sure I'm getting the essential nutrients I need. Anyway, this vitamin, amazing. I'm going to link to it down below. But something else that they recently came out with that is equally amazing is the Symbiotic Plus. The pre, pro, and postbiotic, guys, all 3 are critical. The prebiotic basically goes in, gets rid of bad bacteria. It also makes the environment more friendly for the probiotic to actually go into. And then the postbiotic, this is actually like food. Think of it as food to support that healthy-ass bacteria being able to grow, flourish, and help you be awesome. Ritual's designed the Symbiotic Plus capsule to be delayed release, meaning it's going to release where it needs to be released as opposed to your stomach. Unfortunately, a lot of other pre and probiotics, they basically are killed when they hit the stomach acid. The other thing I love about Ritual is that it's shipped direct to your door every month. But the cool thing is that you can snooze it, you can pause it, you can cancel it anytime you want. Guys, bottom line is this. If you're ready to take your health game to the next level, I want you to hit that special link down below. The link, like I said, is crazy special because right now, for a limited time and while supplies last, they're giving you 30% off your first month. You got to go through my link. It's ritual.com/alpha30. Use the promo code alpha30 to get 30% off your first month of Ritual. The next hack I want to talk about is something called psyllium husk powder. All right, so psyllium husk powder is a little bit weird, but just hear me out. It's something that I've been taking now for years. When I went and had a colonoscopy and they're like, yo, you got some precancerous polyps, I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, start increasing the amount of fiber you're consuming. And so psyllium husk powder is basically powdered fiber from psyllium. And it's like a plant. It's totally natural. I started adding 1 tablespoon of psyllium husk powder to my protein shake in the morning. I drink it down fast because you gotta kind of be fast when it comes to psyllium husk because it starts to absorb water, and that's basically what it does in your system, right? And so what you're gonna notice is gigantic deuces. I'm talking like monstrous. If you're somebody that struggles with regularity or you feel like stuff might be like sitting in your system a little bit long, by adding 1 or 2 scoops of psyllium husk powder a day, guys, you're gonna be blown away, not only at the size of your deuce, you're going to be super regular. It's amazing. Honestly, I have never felt leaner. I've never felt less bloated. I don't feel like I've got a bunch of crap literally sitting in my system. It's boom. It's fast. It's quick. It's effective. And now, gentlemen, I'd like to talk a little bit about this bad boy, apple cider vinegar. Lots of reported benefits. Do a little Google search of benefits of apple cider vinegar, right? You got to look for it. Anyway, do your own research. Decide for yourself. Try it if you want to, all right? I have been taking this for a super long time, all right? But you got to look for one or a bottle that says this, right? With the mother, all right? The mother is basically like chains of like enzymes and all sorts of sexy goodness. It's sludgy and brown. Looks nasty. Shake it up. Now, another side note, do not drink apple cider vinegar straight. It's bad. It's super acidic. It could burn your esophagus, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't take it. So here's how I do it. In the morning, I've talked about the importance of lemon water, right? A large glass of lemon water, great for digestion, get the juices flowing. It's also great because you're starting the day with 2 glasses of water, which means you don't have as much to drink later in the day if you're trying to hit that gallon. Anyway, what I will do is add 2 tablespoons approximately of apple cider vinegar into 2 glasses of water. And then I'll add a little bit of lemon, about a tablespoon right now. Is it better to use fresh lemon? Yeah. Is it faster and easier to use the stuff that's already pre-done? Right, and then all you're going to do, boom. That's it. But Alpha, isn't it kind of tart and a little nasty? Yeah, it's tart and a little nasty. It's actually not that bad. And if you're somebody that's like, yo, like having a tough time, then cut it back. 1 tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar. Bottom line is this, right? Incorporating apple cider vinegar into your day is a great way to help digestion along with other things you can Google search. I can't say it's going to do X, Y, and Z legally, right? I'm not able to say that. I'm just saying it's helped me. And for me, what I'll do, I'll actually take another tablespoon in some water, not like a ton, right? Just a little bit. And I'll drink that before I go to bed. It also has helped me. I'm just saying, apple cider vinegar, I think is pretty awesome. Gentlemen, bottom line is this. If you want your stomach to be shredded and ripped, you gotta go to the gym, you gotta burn calories, you gotta eat less than you're burning, right? Bottom line, that's the only way you're gonna get your six-pack to show. You gotta work the muscles so that they develop separation and get sexy, but then you've gotta lose the body fat on top. How are you gonna do that? Cut your calories, increase your exercise or expenditure, or a combination of both, all right? To lose 1 pound of fat, you need a caloric deficit of 3,500 calories. You can do that a few different ways. You can eat less, burn more, or like I said, a combination of both is what I found. But the things that I shared with you in this video are little quick hacks in order to have a flatter tummy without going to the gym. And guys, don't forget to hit that link down below and check out the Symbiotic Plus by Ritual. That link is ritual.com/alpha30. If you use the code alpha30, you're going to get 30% off your first month of Ritual.